This is actually part 2 of this vlog. The part 1 is already out. You can find the link in the description where I do things like Klingman Dome, the Skylift Bridge, and the Gatlinburg Town. So if you want to go watch that one, you can watch that one first and then come back to this one. If you have already seen that one, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Our day started very early, 5 a.m. in the morning. We got ready, packed up everything, and headed straight to the trail. Because one thing we have already heard about is that the parking fills up fast, and honestly, that was completely true. So we reached around 6 a.m. in the morning, and even then, we had to like park about 20 minutes away from the trailhead. So if you're planning to do this trail, try to get there early. It was pretty cold in the morning when we started walking, but once we got moving and the hike began, it slowly started to get warmer. So we were doing the Alum Cave hike, and right from the beginning, the trail felt so peaceful. One of my favorite parts was like seeing the fall leaves literally fall around us while we were hiking. It just made the whole experience feel even more special. Along the way, we crossed this small narrow bridge with water flowing underneath, which was such a nice little moment on the trail. Everything felt so calm and like scenic around it. After hiking for a while, we finally reached the Alum Cave and it looked very beautiful in person. We took a short break there, caught our breath, and then enjoyed the surrounding for a bit. It took us roughly 45 minutes to get there, and by this point, like we were definitely feeling the climb. After the cave, we kept going higher. Thankfully, we had packed enough water and hydration tablets, and that really helped throughout the hike. As we kept climbing, we eventually reached a viewpoint, and that was probably one of the best moments of the day. The views of the Smoky Mountains were absolutely amazing. We just sat there for a while, taking it all in and just soaking up the scenery. We kept hiking a little more after that and reached what felt like a good point for us. There was still more trail ahead of us, but we didn't want to spend the entire day on the hike, so we decided this would be like a good turning point for us. We stopped there, had our lunch, rested a little, and then started to head back down. By the time we got back to the car, it was around 11 a.m. and there was already so much traffic that made it even obvious that getting there early was 100% worth it. After the hike, we were definitely ready for food, so we just headed to a taco place and had tacos with like lupitas, which really hit the spot after the long morning. Later, we decided to do moonshine tasting, which is pretty popular in Gatlinburg, and honestly, it was such a fun experience. It was about $9 for 9 shots, which made it even better. We ended up picking up salted caramel whiskey and like a dessert whiskey to take back with us. After that, we made a quick stop at Starbucks for coffee and then headed back home. After that, we drove back to our RV, and once we got back, we relaxed for a bit, showered, and just took it easy after such an active morning. Later in the evening, we sat outside the RV we rented and watched the sunset at the property one last time. It was such a peaceful way to like end the day. After the sunset, we decided to head out for dinner, and while we were heading out, we saw some fireworks, which was such a memorable moment after the sunset. And we went to a nearby place and had such a good meal. The fries and blue cheese were honestly amazing, and the burger and pizza were also so good. After the dinner, we came back, opened the whiskey we had picked earlier from the moonshine tasting, and ended the night by building a fire and just enjoying the cozy atmosphere around there. And that was like our Gatlinburg trip. If you ever get a chance to visit Gatlinburg in the fall, I would absolutely recommend it. Between the mountain views and the colorful foliage and the cozy food spots and the whole small town vibe, it's such a beautiful place to experience. It really feels like a perfect mix of adventure and relaxation, and it's definitely a trip I think everyone should take at least once.